what's this? How's it going, everyone? Yeah, the Macho Man Savage. Yeah, Macho Man. I'm sure that could get real old, but just watching the video of the opening with that, or the Thomas the Tank Engine on Skyrim, A+, A+. The newest release of Skyrim because it has fishing. Yeah, I actually just got that because it's like the 10th anniversary edition they released last November, and it lasts some added things. Yeah, I went ahead and got that. Yeah, every game has a Thomas the Tank Engine mod, and it's always good. All right, hey, is the game audio loud enough right now? I mean, I'm in pause menu. I think I saw that. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna turn up just a little bit actually. And I'm gonna test my audio next to the game's audio as I turn it up. You guys just tell me what I need to do. Is that loud? Is that loud enough? Is that too loud? Could I go louder? Probably. Am I? I don't know. It's up to you. You gotta... Okay. I'm Mr. Observador. How about that? How about that? Is that good? That good? That good for me? That good for me? That good for you? That good for you? You can hear me, you can hear it, you can hear us. Oh, it gets much louder, by the way. I'm actually turn it down a little bit now. Okay, so recap. I killed the Psycho Mantis lady in the suit of armor, got up and then fell down. Then I walked into this room after Meryl and what's his name were all over each other. But now I'm making my way
Enough is enough.
through.
It's not about winning.
So there's microwaves. See the microwaves.
Tongues of dying men enforce attention.
He had a fourth wall breaking Psycho Mantis. Yeah. Well, Psycho Mantis always broke the fourth wall. He couldn't read my memory card.
It's our duty. I've got nothing to lose. You were the lightning in that rain. I still shine in the darkness.
Shine in the darkness.
Go! Hurry!
I'm trying.
We'll meet again on the other side.
Time to do your duty.
He said duty.
Failure will spell doom for the human race.
Thank you.
Go!
Oh, I'm trying not to. Fail. What's this? Meryl is buying time as she's one-handing that Desert Eagle.
Mag.
There's only like
Snake. I can't hold out much longer.
one bullet.
Damn it! I can't protect anyone.
It's alright, Meryl.
Can't.
Use your earring bullets. That'd be cool if it like went through them. That's right, good Johnny. Is he no longer a nuisance? That
Meryl!
bullet is like really clogged up his poop hole. Became a badass with a Barrett 50 cal.
Johnny! Johnny, you're all right.
Here.
You trying to make up for being late?
Meryl. I'll never leave you alone again.
Oh no. Johnny's hot. Hell yeah.
Clear!
Ready!
She has a 50 caliber pistol and he's got the 50 caliber rifle.
Nanomachine
Yeah, Johnny, why can't
Figure. She probably used people's nanomachines to manipulate their behavior. No nanomachines, no control.
But don't you?
No, I don't have any nanomachines in me. Every time we had mandatory shots, I ducked out.
Don't tell me you knew this was gonna happen.
Nah, I just hate needles.
That's why he was
That's
having
why
stomach
you were always out
problems.
of sync with the team.
I tried to keep track of everybody's data on my wearable, but I could never keep up.
And why you were affected in Europe on the Volta.
Yeah, IBS. And
Asshole.
usually the nanobots fix stuff like
Johnny,
that.
I'm running low.
Don't worry, I got these Drebin. Meryl,
Johnny, I never knew all those horrible things I said.
forget it.
All
Turns
those
out his
decades.
incompetency
Was that because the nanomachines weren't there to suppress
was,
them?
Yeah.
did it.
But if you're afraid of shots, why'd you join my team?
I wanted to be near you. To protect you.
Johnny?
Meryl. I've always loved you. Ever since Shadow Moses, when I first laid eyes on you.
Uh-oh. Now you realize that the person she knocked out in the
Meryl,
very
marry me.
first Metal Gear
You've
Solid
got
game was
a hell of a
Johnny.
sense of timing.
What do you say?
I have to say, no.
You'd rather stay single? Okay, but we don't have to make it official.
No.
Well, how about we just move in together then?
Nope.
I feel like she is all over it.
Why?
But they're having meaningful conversations while they're
Is there
killing.
something wrong with me?
Yeah, it's your butt.
No. I'd just rather do things my way. Johnny. Marry me.
What? Nani the fuck?
I'll say it again. Marry me.
She's like, no, I'm not gonna go out with you because I want to make
It'd
the
be my
calls.
pleasure.
You may now shit your pants. Oh no.
Hey. And don't even think about cheating on me.
I wouldn't dare.
All of the frog soldiers.
And I want a real wedding. With flowers and a cake.
Talk about a power couple.
It's been my dream since I was a little girl.
Yeah, not the most good. Kojima game. I mean, how can you not have a shot like this in a Kojima game?
I want to be a bride. Take me home, Johnny.
She loved him at his first shid or fart. Oh, that was a good cutscene. Anyways. Excuse me. Ow. Excuse me. Need to get through. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, no. Excuse me. Ow. Jeez. Suckers. Ah, crap. Good. Ow. Oh, half my health is gone. Excuse me. 3 guys all walk around you. Nice. Yeah. Ow! You tripped me. Ow. I do more damage when I'm shooting them. They're shooting bullets at me. Got no more control over him. Ah, took my mask off. I'm old again. What did I see?
Snake? Snake!
Snake, your health is going. Your health is going down, dude. I think he's gonna make it. They all seem to want to kill him.
They're gone. The shots. They're not working. Come on!
Yeah.
Get up!
And it turns out it was Johnny. He's like, oh my god. I was playing around. I didn't actually mean it when I asked you to marry me. But Raiden, you have no arms.
Raiden. I am lightning. The rain transformed.
That's not how lightning works. What? Did Raiden just summon lightning? Oh, that's Snake's boner level. I must have it. I'm sorry, you're right. If there's anybody that knows how lightning works, it's the one that can summon it out of thin air, so. Oops, sorry.
Snake, leave this to me. I'll go to the server room.
The corridor's full of microwaves. One of us is enough.
My body is a machine. I can take it.
I don't think that's how
Your
microwaves
body may
work.
be a machine, but your heart is human. You've got a life to go back to.
She means nothing to me now.
Raiden,
She's having
Look at
sex
me.
with an old man. Your body may be a machine, but
you still have your youth.
you'll be hot and gooey on the
waste
inside,
it.
just like a hot
You can
pocket,
start over.
cold on
From
the
here on.
outside.
This is my fight. We tore the world apart. Made your life a living hell.
Well, yeah, dialogue's the most important thing. Here, you, I don't know where to
It's
put
my
it.
duty to put
Should
an
I
end to all
Put
of
it back in
this.
your mouth, or with the blade facing towards you, or I.
All right. I'll make sure they don't get through.
Stay with me, Snake. Hold on until we insert the virus.
You can only fight one. Oh, yeah. There you go. Who's a good boy? Should I be worried about the inside thunder? No. It's me. I'm the inside thunder. It's like they're like, all right, Kojima, there's some cutscenes that I don't think are necessary for the game. And he's like, no, all of them are necessary.
Otacon, lock it from the inside.
Done.
I need to use the microwaves.
Thank you, Snake.
Those heals, though. Hold it. Hold it with my foot.
What's going on?
What's up? You got on?
Yeah.
Nothing. You're about to watch.
Oh, movie?
You're about to watch the Raiden section of this movie.
Oh, is it any good? Or is it like the last movie that featured Raiden?
What last movie featured Raiden?
Or, excuse me, game with part of a movie attached to it featured Raiden. Sons of Liberty.
I like Sons of Liberty.
I do too, I just don't like Raiden as a character. So.
That place is saturated with micro.
Ah, yes.
He just
Now,
feels kind
now
of
is
lame.
the
Damage you'll take.
half
As
and half.
quickly as possible.
Oh god. One of these
Mr. Observatory is
sections.
telling you, welcome to the movie night.
Yeah, thanks, Mr. Abe. I will be in chat soon. I'm just taking care of a few things.
Yeah. And now I smell like hot pockets. Oh, great, there's more.
Well, like Hot Pockets isn't necessarily a bad thing.
And well, I mean, when you're cooking like a hot pocket, it does. You're missing snakes slowly walking through a microwave.
Oh no, I'm seeing it. I'm just doing things is what's preventing me from being in chat. It's not that I'm not watching or here on the stream. I'm just physically doing other things.
Yeah, not again.
Yeah, he's kind of crisping up there a little bit.
I just have to keep hitting triangle now.
Like,
This is
how
I
done are
walk
we
now.
looking? How done are we getting our snake today? Are we going for like a medium?
Oh, look, a Ray.
Oh, we're going for a medium rare.
No, Ray. Ray, the Metal Gear attack. Metal Gear hunter.
Anti-Metal Gear unit.
It's attacking Musashi, or not, that's not Musashi. That's the Japanese ship. They're on the Missouri.
Oh, I thought you were gonna correct it and be like the Matsuri, and I was gonna be like, that's still Japanese, Chris.
Oh. Johnny, no! Wait. You got it, Raiden. Yeah. I got to hit something else. No. Hit triangle. Oh, I just gotta hit it faster. Raiden slow motion cutting people in half.
He is dual wielding, right?
He only has, he doesn't have any hands.
Alright.
So he's no wielding, I guess.
Well, he's single wielding using his mouth.
Yeah. Stop what, Okabe?
So I guess
I
Raiden's
see
seen
he's
like
talking about
every episode of One Piece ever or whatever.
What? Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
Raiden.
Well, well, they
Every
had
One
at
Piece
least,
episode.
he at least had 3 swords, I think, didn't he? I never really watched it.
Yeah, he did, but he knows how to wield it in his mouth though, which
yeah,
is a
right.
trademark of that character.
Raiden does Raiden
Yeah, so
can
that's why I'm
also
thinking.
do it with his feet.
You've got to keep moving.
Yeah, that must be his favorite anime. That's probably why he became a cyborg ninja. So
My
he can
hands
wield
are getting
3
tired.
swords.
They're like, we're just gonna really make you work for this cutscene. Snake! Snake! I did it.
You were in control of Snake, correct?
Yes.
I'm guessing they give you just enough time,
Yes.
or rather, just enough
Probably
health to
pretty
make
close. Yeah. Because they had to
So
time
you-
it because they timed it with the above cutscene as well.
it. Yeah. So I guess if you let off for more than like a second or two, you're
I'm
dead.
here. They probably have a. They actually probably have a pretty high
Buffer.
threshold. Yeah. It's also dramatic effect.
Watch where both are on. It's like airtight, like frame perfect or some shit.
Oh, great. Thanks, Snake. Oh, your snake eye blew up.
Oof. I mean, he got microwaved pretty hardcore.
He sure did.
Adrenaline, I'm guessing?
It's the nanomachine suppressor.
Oh, yeah. That thing.
So this is
Or the
GW.
suppressor. Oh, yes. Flowers.
It's like a
Once upon a
great
time,
party.
Snake used to use a regular eye patch, right?
Only
Or am
Big
I
Boss.
thinking of a... Okay, I'm thinking of a
Leave it
different
to me.
Snake, right?
Big Boss used
Yeah.
but because of Metal Gear Solid 3, it became really iconic. And Snake Plissken.
Yeah, that's why I was like a little confused there. More than likely it was the combination of the fact.
GW, the thing that I've been sent here to destroy.
What is GW short for again at this point? I have
George
forgotten.
Washington.
Oh, right.
It's one of the Patriot AIs.
Yes.
Lalalulelo.
Because this game is so convoluted, it makes remembering things very difficult. What does that phrase translate to in the event of nanomimachinery?
Lalalulelo.
I thought it translated to something if you had nanotech.
No. People can't say the Patriots. When they try to
Oh.
see, when someone says the Patriots, people hear Lalalulelo.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's like
So I've got it
Ghost in the
reversed,
Shell. It's
so
like Ghost in the Shell
Patriots
where
can
the people
translate.
have the smiley faces over there.
Yes.
Bang, 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 bang. Take that. Dead. Handyman. Where are all the dead people? I thought Raiden would have killed them all. Oops. They were trying to trip me, Donnie.
There was a lot of oops.
Yeah, Raiden got poked a couple times.
Yeah.
I just got a face. I got a bang. Oops. Drop the sword.
His body's the same like cyborg bullshit that they did to Gray Fox, ain't it?
I think he's more of a cyber ninja than Gray Fox. Gray Fox was like more like a prototype.
Oh, gotcha. So he was more drugs and a little bit of enhancement, and then Raiden's like
He had
all
a he had a lot of enhancements, but now with all the nanomachines and he's like replaced all of his actual blood, like Raiden is mostly the same, I believe.
Gotcha. So he's way worse off than Gray Fox was.
Yeah, he's a bit more. Gray Fox just had a mental.
He could be something kind of a person if it wasn't for all the drugs fucking his brain up.
He also had a revelation.
Yeah, there's that too.
Oh, shoot! Mr. Kami! Kami, look, they're tripping me. This is but a scratch. Oh my God! Why are you doing this to me? Wait a minute. So, did Snake not have to actually go in there? Just the Mark III?
for some reason the Mark III couldn't make it on its own or some shit.
Maybe Snake has to protect it because
It's over.
Oh,
those
he's got a little bit of things to ward off of it.
well, yeah. If you just saw Snake getting swarmed over by those hand things. Now they're all freaking out. Oh, there goes Ray. Ray is going to sleep.
Weren't Rays mass produced?
Yeah, there are a bunch of Rays. I don't know how many of them got destroyed in Metal Gear Solid 2, though.
I'm just saying the potential for multiple units to be salvageable exists.
Yeah, I think the whole thing about Ray, though, is that it was created with leaked information on the black market about Rex. So also technically, Rexes could be mass-produced as well, or produced by people with the right information and with the black market information material.
Yeah, the thing though is the Rays are designed to be able to defeat Metal Gears, so one of these is better than the other.
Well, I don't know. You missed it, but in Shadow Moses, Snake was in the Rex, and Otacon was in. No, Ocelot was in the Ray, and we beat the shit out of the Ray.
Spreading. And it's not
Stopping at GW.
Might be,
So I guess-
might be just, you know,
No.
even
Wait.
footing or maybe
I
multiple
don't
Rays or
believe
something like that.
this.
They never really went into how, except for that it has an awesome.
How that
Ray
it's
beam.
designed for that, yeah.
Yeah, there's not
I guess
really
it
there's
can
not
be-
really like an official thing down, so I'm sure that they can be like, and it has this now. Yeah.
being erased.
Maybe it was like a translation to say something to the effect of it's comparable.
I also forget what JD stands for. Hey. Oh, that's right. We had to upload her information in.
Snake. How? It's
If I
you,
can.
isn't it?
Jefferson Davis, probably.
Listening. The virus you uploaded
Welcome
is using
to my
GW
YouTube video.
as conduit
She's
to
like,
annihilate the entire
Please
AI network.
like and subscribe.
It's set to destroy all 4 AIs, along with JD, the core that tied them all together. I've set this video to play back once they're all gone. Sons of the Patriots was only the beginning. The Patriots were planning to use nanomachines to implement the system over the entire population. I had an obligation to stop it. With a little help from Sunny. She helped me. She believed her talents could help you all put GW to rest. What she created was an anti-AI Fox dye. But this virus's name is Fox Alive.
Oh, how original.
It's the conceptual opposite of the nanomachines that I created all those years ago. We wish to free the captured foxes, to let them run free in the wild. By the time you hear this, I'm afraid I'll be gone.
Yeah, no shit. We watched you die.
It's a strange feeling, leaving a message to be delivered after you've died. Hal,
Naomi.
if you're listening,
How'd I know? Called out.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I had to.
Sorry I deceived you.
deceived you.
It hurt me more than anything else. Lying to you like that. I wanted to apologize to you before, but I never got the chance.
Hey, Jugan. How's it going, bud? Ken's here too.
And yet,
Yeah, I exist.
you helped me feel the joy of living. Thank you, Hal. Thank you.
His tears really like shot across the screen there.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. And kind of impressive at the same time.
Never underestimate an Otaku.
Careful, they might be able to cry hard enough that the tear can inflict physical harm.
Snake, hear me.
I can't. I have no choice. I'm stuck in a
Our
room full of
country
you.
is an innocent child once more. A new dawn is rising. Now, she can build a new destiny for herself. Snake,
But then why does Metal Gear 5
the
happen?
time has come.
Metal Gear Solid 5 takes place in the past.
Okay. So 4 is the end of the timeline currently.
You've earned your
Yes.
rest.
And
Okay.
kind of like Kojima's
The rose
official
petal is about
ending.
to fall.
Gotcha.
He's tried to finish it so many times, but they'll always be like, "Why don't you do this? Because you left it open." He's like, "Fine, I'll do this."
But
The
it
end,
didn't actually happen.
Snake!
Well, he left the company during Metal Gear Solid 5, so no one's
Yeah.
going to officially accept anything made by them anymore because they made Metal Gear Alive, and
There's speculation he might be
it's awful.
consulting for a Metal Gear game.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm sure you've heard the rumor.
I haven't, and I don't know. I might look it up. I don't know.
Snake, wait here.
Snake.
I'll get a medic.
He's so fucking dead though. Like,
You.
I guess the medic could ease his pain. That would be nice, I guess. That's about all you're gonna be able to do.
Enjoying this breeze.
God, like, open air must feel incredible after getting out of a microwave.
Who knows? If it's like a sunburn, it probably feels bad too.
Oh,
Oh, hey,
yeah.
my BFF, Old Man Ocelot.
Rise and shine, Snake. Look, the war is over. Why? You could have stopped us. I stopped you. Why would I want to do that?
What?
This is just as I'd hoped things would end. Back before Father's time, before Zero gave birth to the Patriots, the US, China, and the Soviet Union formed a secret pact.
Oh, he's giving us explanation.
The organization they created was called the Philosophers. Through 2 world wars, it spread its roots and extended its reach. After that, the Philosophers splintered, and factions began to squabble over the fortune they'd amassed. They called it the Philosopher's Legacy, a massive cache of funds that would later provide the foundation for Zero's Patriots. Zero sought to use his riches to achieve world domination. Our father, Big Boss, sought to free himself from that chokehold. His dream was to create an army of free citizens, one that answered to no government. Outer heaven. But he failed because you 9 years ago, I tried to free us from the control of our genes.
Yes, he was a
4
Triple
years later, our dear brother Solidus sought to free us from the control of the Patriots' means. All of it was nothing more than a process of trial and error, the end result of which is Outer Haven. To be free from Sons of the Patriots, the ultimate form of external control imposed on the Patriot soldiers. Free from Fox Die. Free from the system. Free from ID control. Our minds free from their prisons. That is the haven I've yearned for.
just gonna keep giving these to you till you get up.
This is it, brother. Our final moment. The battle has ended, but we are not yet free.
I like he has a name badge. Like people aren't gonna know who he is.
The war is over. But we still have a score to settle.
Oh shit, now we get to mid cutscene again.
Show me what you've got, Snake!
Field 14. Sorry, Jugan. Yeah, who's gonna win this fight?
How is he able to do this? He just got microwaved.
Yeah, that's
Like,
why he was
for a
getting.
long
That's
period of
why he.
time.
That's why he was getting injected with all those suppressant, and I guess there's also a healer because.
Yeah,
He's been
clearly.
using it to heal. Snake, come on, dude.
It's just evolved into a shitty UFC
Just
fight.
watching a gorilla just.
Dude, it's just a shitty UFC fight. That's all.
I'd love to do it again. You got any more? Oh, Ooh, my turn. Hell yeah.
That finger though, bro.
Yeah, that looked painful.
That looked terribly painful.
Drug fight. More drugs. Liquid Snake. Daddy. Old man. Yeah, they're sharing needle. It's not cool, guys. But daddy! But daddy! Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's perfect time.
they're both still fighting over their daddy's love, who is dead because he got burnt in a fire.
But isn't Solid canonically like the best clone?
Solid is.
Solid is, okay. That's right. And what specifically made him the best clone?
He was just the closest perfect clone.
Oh,
The big boss.
just
Oh, shit.
genetically closer to being identical.
Should I take this medicine? Or should we give it to each other? It's like sharing the wedding cake.
Oh, I love how it's the classic life bar for this game.
Oh yeah, so now it's the classic, and you get classic snake stances. Now let's see what. Now it turned into a fighting game. Ow. Can I? Nope, I have to use this. Oh, that's fine. Oh, I can throw. Take that, liquid. How did I grab? Was it this? Yep.
It's usually 2 buttons for growing a fighting game simultaneously.
It's 3 buttons in this
Oh,
game.
3 for this? Okay. I'm just trying to think of like traditional conventions, you know, to help out.
Yeah, someone dabbled in fighting games in Metal Gear Solid 2, exactly. Take that. Oh, dude, punch the flashback into him.
Punch the flashback into
Yeah, because right when I punched him, a flashback happened.
I know. But
Now
I'm just saying,
we're
it's just like, what
now we're
a
doing Liquid Ocelot, which is Metal Gear Solid 2 fighting. Ooh. Like ridiculous cutscenes. Punch him in the back of the head.
Well, you can just throw him to the ground after.
It won't let me.
I know, if only.
I've only been able to get 2 different grab scenes. Ooh.
I wish I could help you out, buddy.
It's fine. Oh, jeez. Ooh. I was looking at
Oof,
chat.
headbutting. That headbutting looked nasty.
Punch each other out. We're gonna try this again.
Oh, there we go. There you go, Snake.
Can you tell me what Mr. Server said? Cause oh, fuck you, dude. Oh, hell yeah.
Sincerely, some parts look like YouTube poops when you repeat the same part over and over.
Gotcha. Now we're at Metal Gear Solid 3. That attack that we just did in the dodges were both Metal Gear Solid 3. And these are the Metal Gear Solid 3 life bars. With the music.
Yep. I like this little history here.
Yeah, it's going through all the Metal Gear Solid games.
Darkness and silence.
Take this!
I would think this would be the one you're best at.
Yeah, this is, well, it's the same buttons, but it looks more CQC.
Oh, like the physics don't change and everything?
Nope. It just kind of changes their...
The aesthetic. Gotcha. Okay, I thought it actually changed the physics and frames, so I was like, oh, 3 you probably know the most effectively.
No, he gets different, he says different things and they stand differently, but that's about it.
It would have been cool if it would have transitioned to like the physics and feel of it too.
It feels good beating the shit out of Ocelot while Snake Eater is singing in the background.
Isn't it
As long as we don't get the Mr. Observador breaking the audio again during this flashback. Now Metal Gear Solid 4.
It's not over yet.
now we're just old.
I like how Liquid just suddenly became an anime protagonist with his, like, it's not over yet arm swipe. Or, excuse me, hero swipe as it's called.
Yeah.
Which, Squall does a lot of hero swipe if you come to think of it.
Oh, cripple side! See if I can do a grapple. Oh, I can't.
Piece of cake!
Piece of cake, yeah. Thanks. Thanks again. And it didn't break.
This is only the beginning, Snake. America will descend into chaos. It'll be the Wild West all over again. No law, no order. Fire will spread across the world. The people will fight. And through battle, they will know the fullness of life. At last, our Father's will is out of heaven, is complete. Somewhere out there, I know he's laughing.
one last ocelot look.
You're pretty good. Pretty good.
Ocelot was complimenting him like he did Snake. Back in Metal Gear Solid 3.
And that, which snake was that? That was
The big boss. Naked
the big
Snake.
boss. Oh, right, the OG snake.
Yeah. Ocelot
Got
was was supposed to be one of the operatives to help Snake, but he was a double agent that triple agent later, then quadruple agent after that, I think.
Sonny's program destroyed.
Jeez, I am so
Brain,
impressed how you're
but
keeping
left
track
the
of how
brain
this
stem
storyline works.
Dude, I grew up with this storyline.
She analyzed
I know, I
the
did
black
too,
box,
but
Yeah,
like,
but I played it, and I know it like
from the
inside out.
vital lifeline of
you
society.
do.
And
You
my
really do.
and Dylan was really into
Water,
it too, so we
air,
study up on it.
electricity,
Yeah, that helps out when you got a buddy
medicine,
into the same game deep
communication,
enough to like dig
transportation.
into it with you.
She cut off the Patriots' control while preserving modern civilization. Maybe it was her way of avenging Olga, her mother. Or maybe she wanted to shape the future into her own ideal image. Or maybe it was just one big defragmentation. Fox alive. The AI is truly a living thing. The Patriots' reign has crumbled away. And still, our civilization, a civilization that has thrived on war since the dawn of time, lives on. I wonder if we did the right thing. Naomi,
Not looking so great there, Snake. How's it
what
going?
did we lose?
What happened to that medic you were going to get,
What
Ocelot?
did we save?
Otacon?
Right?
Yeah. I'll save. I know I said Masashi before, but it's funny because the Masashi is a Yamato class, which is the direct competitor shipwise in World War II to the Iowa class, which is what the Missouri is, which is what that ship is. But you know what ship they didn't make an anime about that gets fixed up and goes to space? The Missouri. They did on Yamato.
Oh, Yamato. I was like, wait a second. I was legit a little confused on the word you were saying there. Now it makes sense. Have you ever seen Great Battleship Yamato?
I have seen the live action one.
Oh! I didn't even know there was live action.
Oh yeah, and it's free on YouTube.
Is it any good?
As good as the live action anime from Japan is, it's ridiculous. It's fun. I liked it. Hey, congratulations. She's got bullet ears. And it's her dad, the Colonel.
Colonel.
Bang. She got it in the middle of a family feud. Just leave. All right, Thor. Go D&D or
You're-
something.
Going to walk me down the aisle.
What a weird way of asking by pointing your gun at him.
You're not angry
I'm still mad. But now, you've got a chance to win me over.
You're right. We have plenty of time now.
Mei-Ling is Okami. Constantly getting upset about emotional things. Stop that, guys. I hate this.
Wait, the way you said that made it sound like you're calling Mei-Ling a wolf god.
Oh, I see. I can see how that's confusing.
Yeah, because it didn't like sound like there was a comma in it, you know?
Yeah. I like how Okami has nothing to say about it. He just gambles and starts a heist.
But when the fuck did she get into Johnny?
Oh, you missed it. It was during the whole cut scene that you missed.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join these two in holy matrimony. Let us give thanks for the life they will soon share, and pray they have love everlasting. Now, let's all send this new team on their first mission.
Yeah, all the secondary people lived.
Hey. Go on. Do it.
Do it.
Just in time. And I brought gifts.
Drebins.
Shower of flowers, compliments of Drebins. And a little something extra from me.
Hey, I made it back with 84 points.
Nice.
Mommy, there's a homeless person over there. Don't look at him. Touch my lips with your lips. They did so well with the facial features until they had the kids, and then it's just like two brick walls touching each other. Boy. They got a medicine, Mr. Observer, or Okami. Yeah, kill that monkey now.
Where's Snake?
Who knows? That guy always keeps you waiting.
He's kept him waiting. That's for sure. Colonel.
Snake. Thank you.
Yeah. He's hooked up to probably an oxygen machine right now.
I mean, amongst several other forms of treatment, I'm sure.
They're
If
just keeping
he's
him
still
comfortable. That's the best they can do.
barely holding on.
Hey,
Yeah,
look.
that's
Speaking of, here's a person on a machine too.
who's this intact person?
Riding, looking all intact and not robot.
Yeah, how?
They're just robot parts that look like human parts.
Oh.
Yeah, he put on his Wiener Runner upgrades. Oh, Rose. Great.
Jack, how are you feeling?
Whose silver hair
Do you mind if I sit down?
kid is this? How many people have you been sleeping with?
It's all the surgeries.
Akami, you got
parts.
your heart's broken. I know it's really hard for anybody to go to Ride and say that he's super hot after looking at Johnny.
Jack,
Johnny became the new piece of meat around here.
don't shut me out. I need you to listen to me.
What do you want? Come to laugh at me?
Look. Look at the boy.
Who's the Colonel's boy? When did the Colonel get gray hair and blue eyes?
Campbell's kid.
No.
Really?
He's yours.
I don't have any kid.
He's your son.
You said miscarriage.
I lied.
What?
I had a healthy baby boy. Roy pretended to be my husband. To protect me.
I see you
And
didn't
our
even sleep
son.
with him.
Only until you completed your mission. To shield us from Patriot eyes.
What?
What?
He didn't even tell Meryl. He sacrificed everything. Even his family. To protect us.
I don't believe it.
I'm
Okami.
sorry, Jack. I wanted to tell you.
Search in your heart.
So he's really...
Let's play fetch. He throws a ball faster than
aren't
the
you
speed
going
of
to say
sound and
hello?
just breaks his kid's arm. Oops, sorry.
My son.
Oh, his son has a little toy sword.
Little John.
Yeah, put your sword in your mouth. I need to see if you're mine.
Scared of me, huh? I don't blame you. It's okay.
I'm not scared. I think you're cool. Kinda like a comic book superhero.
His nut, what? That's not how you hold the sword. Takes the sword, starts beating his kid's ass with it. No son of mine will hold a sword like that.
That would be one way to do that. I think that's the way it should have been done.
I'm done running.
It says MGS. Yes, the emo checks out. He's definitely Edge Prince, right next to Edge Lord. His torso moves like a robot. Putting child down.
No longer afraid.
I'll never leave you alone again.
I also hate flowers. Why the fuck do you bring me flowers?
Like a scene from Beauty and the Beast.
Don't say that. You're no
Song
beast.
as old as time.
You're my husband. And his father. And me. I'm going to do my very
Probably.
best to be the wife and mother this family deserves.
Is it gonna give me a save point? No. No, it goes to the.
Lol. You're not allowed such luxuries. That's for weak people.
Well, I mean,
Kojima
we weren't
doesn't
doing
make games
anything.
for weak people.
Well, now we're in the cemetery. In memory of a patriot who saved the world. That is the boss. Not the big boss, but the boss. And there's fresh white flowers on it. And the hero forever loyal to the flames of the world persists. I think this is supposed to be
has changed.
Big Boss's grave.
Our time has ended. Our war is over. But
The excitement of triking. How's it going, Tran? Yeah. Perfect emotional moment. It's probably actually the most emotional moment in this cutscene.
You mean this movie?
That's what a cutscene is. He's testing the.
No, I mean this is a
testing
full-on movie.
No. He's testing the lines between movie and cutscene.
One last punishment I must endure.
The length goes on pretty close to a full feature, buddy.
Sure. Yep.
Of the earth.
I mean, then again, I guess you did fight Liquid for a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Is
Never
my
mind.
final
You're
mission.
right.
So remember, he was told that his body was going to become a bioweapon.
Yeah.
I'll be the judge of that.
So, why this location?
Because it's the big boss's grave.
But he's gonna become a bioweapon.
He would. If his cells don't shut down.
Oh. Oh, I see, I see. So this prevents it.
Yeah.
See, that makes way more sense.
If I remember right, I think I have to press a button. Oh, no, I didn't. Well, no button was pressed.
But why that way as opposed to, like, to the temple or something?
Look at all these happy people.
Nothing beats a stiff drink, huh?
I didn't know you drank. I thought it was strictly soda for you.
Not like I never touched the stuff.
Oh, call me.
Soda just agreed with the nanos better. The nano machines break down alcohol before it has a chance to get you drunk.
So, that explains it. No need to hold back anymore, huh?
Yeah, well, it ain't all sunshine and rainbows. A lot of folks lost their entire sense of being the moment SOP went offline.
You mean SOPS? I heard some people are going through withdrawals. SOP syndrome.
Yep. SOP kept more than just alcohol under control. Those poor slobs are virtually naked now.
From what I hear, over 10% are showing symptoms.
Oh, wow.
I guess getting rid of the Patriots won't solve all our problems overnight.
You, probably already suspected this, but I'm not actually an employee of AT Security.
Huh?
The Patriots raised me to be a gun launder.
The Patriots?
My earliest memories are of the LRA. They kidnapped me, forced me to fight.
So he was part of the Patriots.
Yep. You're staring at a former child soldier. My parents, my brothers and sisters, all killed in the war. Guess that makes me what you'd call a war orphan.
Warfin.
After that, the Patriots picked me up and
Don't call
brought
me
me
that.
into the family business. I was Drebin,
Oh,
number
Orphan. What a
893.
name.
There's a whole lot of pawns like me all over the world.
Be right back.
How do you suppose I laundered guns like I did? Because they let me. In fact, I was under strict orders to back you guys from the start.
You what?
Hey, man. Don't take it personal. I wasn't the only one under their orders.
Huh? Meryl and...
Full of exposition,
They probably
Drebin.
never realized it themselves, but... Rat Patrol, Team 01. Voila.
Patriot.
Well, there he goes again.
Played
Hideo
like a
Kojima,
violin.
blowing everyone's minds.
But why?
Obviously, Liquid's plot was a threat to the Patriots. So they planned to have you guys take care of it.
Didn't turn out quite how they planned, though, did it?
Yeah, well, I don't think they expected you to crash their system and wipe them out.
So, does that mean you're out of a job now?
Are you kidding? I got the Drebbins. All the Drebbins in the world are in on it.
We have yours.
From now on, we're in business for ourselves. We are pawns no more.
Easy there.
The White House might have lost its taste for unilateralism, started to rebuild. But there's a lot of failed states out there that went bankrupt from their PMC habits, and they owe a shitload of money. Now, only question is, who's gonna pick up the tab? I'm sure these new governments will try and keep it under control with PMC corporate reform laws, but it ain't gonna be good enough. They all sunk up to their eyeballs in the war economy. Might not be a new world order, but the old order under the war economy is gone for good.
He's never been drunk before.
I'm guessing the
So.
UN is gonna be more important than ever, what with multilateralism and all. A certain president said it best back during the Cold War. For in the development of this organization rests the only true alternative to war.
The bridal party is just running around together.
Then again, the UN itself's just an old 20th century relic. And if you think about it, when you look at its history, it ain't that different from the Patriots.
Ah, that's right. The nano machines used to keep you sober.
Crush. Mix. Burn. Repeat.
Hey, this homeless person now stole a phone. He's taking pictures of Mark III.
Hey, Uncle Hal, can I give him the Mark III?
Huh?
He's kinda a new friend. He lives near here. We can't understand each other's language, but we're having fun. He's my very first outside friend.
Can I keep this boy person? I'll
Really?
keep him in a cage with the chickens.
That's great. Sonny, it's okay if you want to live outside now.
I'll set you free. You can fend for yourself.
It's your life.
Go on, get.
There are other havens out there.
The sun looks so pretty.
Don't look right at it, Sonny. Don't be an idiot.
Sonny,
I like it outside.
Yeah, go sell the Mark III. You can get enough money to do whatever you want then.
Uncle Hal, when is Snake coming back?
It's not that everyone else left him. He always complains that everyone around him dies. So he like takes out a knife. He's like, everyone dies.
is sick. So he went on a trip to help him get better.
He
You're not
took a
going
pill.
with him?
A very fast
No.
pill.
He needs to be alone.
Forever.
I wonder if I'll ever see him again.
No. He's dead.
Snake had a hard life. He needs some time to rest.
Are you crying, Uncle Hal?
No, you were crying.
No. I'm not crying.
You're a crying person. I'm not crying. You're crying.
Definitely crying.
Yeah, that little boy is a snake clone. One that ages
Christ.
regularly.
Jesus. Probably is the case for the fucking Pocket Metal Gear Solid 9. or 6 or whatever number the fuck they're.
All right, what's the next cutscene? Oh, Metal Gear Solid 4: Guns of the Patriots. Don't worry, everybody. There's more. Believe me. He's the deep cover clone. Never taught English or how to fight to maintain his cover. Yeah, so he's just like a regular person. Like if Snake was never brought into the military, he's just a regular person. Like he's like an overweight dad kind of thing. works as a mechanic. Maybe we let him go too deep undercover. Bang's Pie? Bang Spies? Oh, I see. Big Boss? Wait a minute, he wasn't in the game. Richard Doyle. Here's your more cutscenes. It was a cutscene in the middle of a title card. Hey, Snake, you didn't kill yourself.
That's right. Good. No need for you to go just yet. It's been a long time, Snake.
There he is. That gun's called the Patriot. You can get it in Metal Gear Solid 3, and it has infinite ammo. Because the magazine is shaped like the infinity sign.
Big Boss.
Oh, look, Naked Son. I guess he's Naked Snake, get it?
The fuck?
Big Boss, he's not burnt and dead. Yep, that's definitely Big Boss.
Let it go, my son. I'm not here to fight. Or should I call you brother? What? It's over. Time for you to put aside the gun and live. It all began with a bunch of old fools. Now, they've all passed away. Their era of folly is over.
Oh, Mr. Obvi, you didn't know that's the final secret of CQC.
It's the
is
secret
the fighting
maneuver.
hug.
I'll be gone too.
It is the ultimate CQC thing.
How can you still be alive?
It pacifies anybody.
That body.
Yeah, henceforth the name, Fighting Hug.
On the Volta wasn't mine.
Thank you. I got that, Big
That
Boss.
was the body of a clone. Solidus.
Oh. Yeah, so the body that she almost killed herself to survive,
He was a perfect
to grab, was actually Solidus.
Zero and the proxy AIs that came after him convinced that Solidus was me. I was implanted with nanomachines, kept in a state of eternal sleep by JD and the proxy AI. They had me sealed away completely. Not only my physical body, but my will, too. The technology was similar to what they used to restrain the B&B members you encountered. For me to wake again, the system had to be destroyed, one way or another. Ocelot and Eva wanted two things: to bring me back to life, and to end the Patriots. That meant destroying the AI and killing the man, JD and Zero. Right before you uploaded the virus into GW, the way to JD was opened, but only through the physical manifestation of GW. That's when we finally learned the location of this man, Zero. For me, and for them, for Naomi, nothing was more important. And it was for that they put their grand scheme into motion. Eva stole my body from them and reconstructed it by replacing the missing parts with pieces from Liquid and Solidus. And Ocelot, in order to fool the system, used nanomachines and psychotherapy to transplant Liquid's personality onto his own. He used hypnotic suggestion to turn himself into Liquid's mental doppelganger.
There's another plot twist. Liquid.
Wait.
Liquid
Ocelot
never
was Ocelot this whole time. He just hypnotized himself to make himself act like Liquid.
Let
Correct.
alone turn one person totally into
And
another.
why?
to basically
under certain conditions, someone
change
can
the
be made to
Patriots'
play a
like
specific role.
have them watch Ocelot instead of trying to find where Big Boss was.
Do
Gotcha.
love to play as snakes. It all started with him. Zero.
Hello, Snake.
Who is Zero?
Zero was the person who originally created the Foxhound Initiative.
Zero grew old, and by the end his Patriots were being run by a network without shape or form.
He was like the Colonel in Metal Gear Solid 3. Colonel Zero.
Proxies were only one small part of the vast cycle that Zero created. The corporations, for-profits, and research institutions that comprise the military-industrial complex were part of it too. They operated on budgets automatically allotted to them by the proxies. Accounts maintained by the Patriots. The network covered everything from weapons R&D and investment to production and marketing. It encompassed the people, the companies, even the laws that protect them. Politics and economics became nothing more than iterations of the same oppressively uniform system. I don't think anyone realized that it was all a setup, a mere set of norms. The Patriots were those norms, a neural network reduced to its simplest form. That's what they really represented. Uniformity without individual will, without change. But then one day, those norms suddenly deviated from that pattern and underwent a mutation. It was like the birth of a new life form. The system found a new way to propagate itself. War. The norms the Patriots had crafted for their unified state quickly became dependent on a single business, the war economy. Meanwhile, the political cause of creating a cleaner, safer battlefield provided a convenient catalyst. By then, the system was no longer being steered by Zero's will, or anyone else's. It was then that the norms, manifested as AIs, the inheritors of Zero's will, began to reproduce and take on a life of their own. Zero's original intent was to carry on the boss's will and establish a unified world state, an inside world. But his successors failed to carry on his will. Eventually, JD became the very age itself, propagating its will as it pleased, and this age chose to act through economics instead of nation-states. Powered by the industrial and digital revolutions that came before it, this age gave birth to a twisted
How did Kojima even come up with this shit?
revolution. It created a new world without substance. In this new world, there were no ideologies, no principles, no ideas.
I'm surprised
not
there isn't
even
a
the
fan
things
theory
measured
that,
most,
like, there's
loyalty.
the two different
There was only a
versions of
war
Metal
to
Gear
conquer.
Solid 3
It
that
was
have
a
slight
colossal error
differences,
in
that they are
judgment.
two different
1-0
timelines or some
couldn't
shit at the rate
possibly have
Kojima
foreseen.
made shit up.
I'm sure there is.
With the American system in a state of collapse, the Patriot Society has reverted to a blank slate. This man was the source of it all. And he doesn't even realize it. He's completely unaware of the fact that he led the world to the brink of ruin. Even with so much bad blood between us, it's funny. Now that I'm actually face to face with him again, the hatred is gone. All I feel is a deep sense of longing and pity. Did Zero really hate me? Or did he fear me? Huh. It's too late to ask him now. The original members. Paramedic, Sigint, Eva, Ocelot. They've all passed on. Only Zero is left. Everything has its beginning, but it doesn't start at one. It starts long before that. In chaos. The world is born from zero. The moment zero becomes one is the moment the world springs to life. One becomes two, two becomes 10, 10 becomes 100. Taking it all back to one solves nothing. So long as zero remains, one will eventually grow to 100 again. And so, our goal was to erase Zero. Even the mighty Patriots began with a single man. That one man's desires grew huge, bloated, absorbed technology, began to manipulate the economy. We realized too late that we had created a beast. We had helped turn Zero into 100. His sin was ours. And for that reason, I'm taking it upon myself to send Zero back to nothing.
That's it. Well, we just killed an old man together. Just leave him here.
You going back to Zero as well? You erased me 2 times before. Today will mark the 3rd. The fox die Zero planted in you. It's already begun eating away at my body. Truth is, the fox die in you is what killed Eva and Ocelot. What are you talking about? Naomi. She told me everything. What's wrong? They did it again. They used you to kill me. The Patriots. No, they're proxies. In order to bury us. They did it again. In the end, they're no more than a program. All they can do is repeat the same pattern over and over again.
Mr. Observador, cutscene's getting too long. You haven't been paying attention.
Do me a favor, will you? Take me over to her. There's one more thing Naomi wanted me to tell you. About the old fox die in your body. The one that mutated. The new fox die inside you continues to multiply. At the same time, it is preventing the old mutated fox die from reproducing. The new fox die is uprooting the old. Naomi confirmed it in her follow-up.
Welcome back, and oh, you see
receding. Before long, they'll be gone entirely.
Does that mean the mutant strain won't cause an epidemic?
Oh. It will only live as long as you do. But even then, the process will just repeat itself. One day, the new fox die too will start to mutate and become a new threat. That is, if you manage to live that long.
I hope you won't, Connie.
Am I going to die?
Everyone dies. waste the life you have left fighting. I never thought of you as a son. But I've always respected you as a soldier and as a man. If you'd been in my place back then, maybe you wouldn't have made the same mistakes that I did. Ever since the day I killed the boss with my own hands, I was already dead. Boss, you were right. It's not about changing the world. It's about doing our best to leave the world the way it is. It's about respecting the will of others and believing in your own. Isn't that what you fought for? At last, I understand the meaning behind what you did. At last, I understand the truth behind your courage.
Six is a wild time.
You'd go. And with me, the last ember of this fruitless war dies out. And at last, those old evils will be gone. Once the source of evil returns to zero, a new one, a new future will be born.
How weird will it be for the first responders that show up and there's just two old people dead?
New world,
right,
is yours to live in.
What the fuck even happened?
Not as a snake, but as a man. Know this. Zero and I, liquid and solidus, we all fought a long, bloody war for our liberty. We fought to free ourselves from nations and systems and norms and ages. But no matter how hard we tried, the only liberty we found was on the inside, trapped within those limits. may have chosen different paths, but in the end, we were both trapped inside the same cage. Liberty. But you have been given freedom. Freedom to be outside. You are nobody's tool now. No one's toy. You are no longer a prisoner of fate. You are no longer a seed of war. Oh, it's time for you to see the outside world with your own eyes. Your body and your soul are your own. Forget about us.
Cigar.
Live for yourself. And find a new lease on life. Boss, you only need one snake. No. The world would be better off without snakes.
I think you were coming for making Snake have manners.
This is good, isn't it?
So, in conclusion, everything you knew throughout the Metal Gear Solid games were basically a lie. Ocelot was again agent. Let's see, what are we on? Hexy agent.
Ultimately being on the side of which side?
Well, if you ask him, it would be on the people's side, because his goal was the goal of big bosses and the boss, and that is just let people be. Don't give him nano machines. Don't control people, so on with the SOP and such. So he kept flip flopping. Who knows? Also, he wasn't possessed by liquid. He hypnotized himself. Yep. So the Patriots would have to, the AI Patriots would have to keep focus on him, while the big boss basically is saved to find Zero and kill him. Snake actually was the one. Solid Snake was the one that actually killed Eva because of Fox Die. He also killed Ocelot because of Fox Die, and as a result, killed Big Boss with Fox Die. The new Fox Die that was injected into him is suppressing the old Fox Die, so he's actually not a walking epidemic to kill everybody. But soon, they said eventually that's going to start mutating. So, I mean, it took 7 years for this one the last one to mutate. I'm sure that he'll be dead beforehand, and that's what he was talking about. Everyone dies. Don't worry about it. you're gonna die. Zero died. Zero being the equivalent of Colonel in Metal Gear Solid 3, who took which you learned that the original Patriots was a fund of money made in World War II that was taken from the Nazis that had stolen all the money and had like a huge sum of money, and that was hidden somewhere. That was stolen by Eva, but she stole the incorrect information and was actually given to Zero, and Zero created the Patriots, the Sons of the Patriots, which is what you guys had. Metal Gear Solid 2, and the people that were on that were Paramedic, which was Metal Gear Solid 3's medic, the DARPA chief who you killed with Fox Die in Metal Gear Solid 1, Eva, who you watched die here, Zero being the head of it. They kind of gave him the reins of it, and he kind of ran away with it and was making all the choices, and obviously the big boss, and then he made Sandbar land and to try to stop him, and well, any other questions? Class? Yeah, so at the end, Naomi injected Snake with Fox Die, and I think in this they're trying to explain that it was created. If you remember in Metal Gear Solid 1, you run into the DARPA chief, and then he dies because well, actually he was already dead. You killed somebody else that was pretending to be the DARPA chief with Fox Die, but the DARPA chief would have died because of Fox Die regardless, because I think Naomi was trying to kill all of the OG Patriots at the time, and that's why Big Boss, Ocelot, and Eva and Zero was probably on there too. So if he met any of them, they would have just died, which all of them did, except for Zero. Big Boss just kind of suffocated that. Yes, Ken, you had a question. Sir, in front.
So many, like, we don't have time for all of the questions. Like, my god, Kojima, how many drugs? How many? Please tell me.
I rolled a 50 and lost 11 points. Yeah, so I mean, like, this isn't really like a drug. Like, Kojima doesn't take drugs. He's just weird.
I know. It's just like way the fuck out there.
Look at Death Stranding. He's just weird.
He is. I know. I'm just saying. It's really out there.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think of anything. And Metal Gear Solid 3 is one of my it's my favorite Metal Gear Solid game. And you get a lot of backstory, and you play as the Big Boss. I think you play as Big Boss in Peace Walker, but I haven't played Peace Walker, which I have. It's on the HD collection. The HD collection where I played Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. I hear they're also making an HD remake of Metal Gear Solid 1, but only for PlayStation 5.
Oh yeah, I heard that too.
And then yeah, and it's also multiplayer, isn't it, Mr. Observador? And then let's see. And I don't really think anything story related happens in Metal Gear Solid. Well, I mean, like, to this story, to Solid Snake's story, it might reference it, but I'm sure Big Boss has his own story that you can follow, because It's fake with 2 C's.
Yeah, Big Boss's story continues on Peace Walker, and then it's part. I don't think you play as him in Acid, but
I'm not sure. I didn't
continues
like Acid
in the
games.
background of Acid.
I played possibly 2 seconds of probably 2 maps of Acid, 2 areas of Acid. And
yeah, like I think his story, at least, it's important to Acid, at the very least.
I'm sure. I never really think of Metal Gear Acid either. Like anytime I'm like looking up story and such for Metal Gear, it'll reference everything except Acid. I think Acid just kind of exists.
They've buried the shit out of it
in its own right, and that's it.
Like I'm pretty
yeah, Peace Walker is right
correct.
after Metal Gear Solid 3. I know, but I don't think it really. It might show you the development of the Patriots a bit more. Sure. And you get to talk to Paramedic and everybody, which is pretty cool. And then, of course, there's going to be an end credit thing, like there always is in every Metal Gear Solid game. But every Metal Gear Solid game had an end credit scene from Ocelot. But now Ocelot's dead. so I forget what the end credit thing is on this game. Because like one of the like big twists in Metal Gear Solid 3 was the end where you find out that Ocelot was Adam, the original spy that you were supposed to meet up with. The inside man. Oh boy. I wish you guys were here for all the other Metal Gear Solid games I played. I played through all 4 of them so far. 1, 2, 3, and 4. In that order, even. I didn't play the original Metal Gear games, though. I have a feeling I would be quite crap at them.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, all you gotta know is that there's a place called Zanzibar Land, and there was a Metal Gear there that you blow up. You also run into a couple people that you kill, including Frank Yeager, who became... Oh yeah, Playboy, because you get the magazine. Frank Yeager, who became... Oh yeah, the motorcycle. Frank Yeager, who became, in Metal Gear Solid 1, the Cyber Ninja, and then another person, I forget his name, that was like your mentor, that Solid pretended to be, or Liquid pretended to be. Yeah, for someone who hasn't played these games in like 10 years, it's you know, all this information's really kind of flooding back to me.
Wait, you said Frank Miller became who?
Frank Yeager?
Oh, okay.
He became Cyber Ninja, I'm pretty sure.
I
No, that's Gray Fox. Gray Fox was... Well, I think wasn't Frank Yeager... Who was Gray Fox? Frank Yeager. Oh, wait.
You said
wait,
Miller
one
for
second.
some reason. I was like, isn't
One second,
Snake
the cutscene.
friends with a Miller?
Snake, wait up. You forgot these.
No thanks. I'm quitting.
Snake,
These things will kill you.
where will you go? Our fight is finished. There's nothing left for us to do.
No. There's one thing I still have to do. I have to see this age off. See what the future brings.
Sounds good to me. I'll go with you.
Otacon, I'm gonna be dead soon. You don't have to come.
You said it yourself, Snake. There's nothing inside you can pass on to the next generation. No genes, no memes. You're man-made. You're a beast.
I know. A blue rose. There won't be any happy Beauty and the Beast ending for me. What little time I have left will be spent living as a beast. A shadow of the inside. Of the old age.
Exactly. That's why you need me. As a witness.
A witness?
Yeah. Someone on the outside to bear witness to your final days. Someone to pass on your story. Not that I'm the only witness. But I'll remember everything you were. And stick with you to the end.
Otacon.
Besides, you wouldn't let me suffer Sonny's eggs alone, would you?
There you go. That was the end. Remember, he said memes, but memes originally meant cultural significant differences. Something that was a cultural and significant influence.
Come quick! They're ready! They look yummy! Sort of like the sun. It's rising again.
I was a scorpion. That's not bad.
Killed 21 times.
I killed 21 people. 57 of their faces. The sun doesn't look yummy. 13 hours? That's not bad. Alert phases, 7 kills, 21. Recovery items used, 32. That's okay. Weapons types, weapon types procured. I watched 190 flashbacks. And then special items used, none. I got 10,000 Drebin points for that. Let's see how many Drebin points I got for that. Ping. I got a scorpion. Race gun. Potato new item. 38 caliber, high precision, automatic pistol. 38. Auto, weird. Snake suit he wore at the end. Command vests, different colors. And great. Saved. Epilogue. The end.
If they just hit you with another bit of credits and another cutscene.
Yeah.
After that
So
save,
great.
That would have been
Another
great.
2 hours. That cutscene, let's see. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 16 minutes. It is only I was off by 15 minutes. I started I started early so we can get finished with it. And we ended 15 minutes before I usually end. Ooh, Dolby, you say. This is the original Dolby logo scene, isn't it?
Not the original.
Yeah. Dolby's been around since like the 60s.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for the GG. That was Metal Gear Solid 4. I'm glad we have done 4 Metal Gear Solid games. That was a good movie night. Did you play
you
something?
played for like 20 minutes, didn't you?
You move the stick and press 3 buttons. I did press 3. Let's see. Let's see. R1, triangle, and circle. Yeah, those were the 3 buttons. And then I smashed triangle a lot to crawl.
Yeah. You played for like 20 minutes, man.
Yeah, and we went through
Metal Gear Solid 1. We watched 2 episodes of Metal Gear Solid.
We saw 2. We went through Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 fight scenes, and then we did an old man fight at the end where we just kind of tiredly punched each other, and then Ocelot died. Ooh, fun times. Fun times. We can go over my photo album. Metal Gear Online, Metal Gear Solid 4. I remember killing her. That's cool. Oh, you can change the color. Weird. No. Or yes. But yeah, that was Metal Gear Solid. That was Metal Gear Solid 4. I'm glad that, let's see, Metal Gear Solid used to hold the record for longest cutscenes. I wouldn't be surprised if it still did. That was a 2-hour cutscene we just watched.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I think this would be a good place today to call it. Well, thanks for coming out and joining us. Join us Saturday, where you'll probably get hungover, Chris, because I've got a couple friends coming over on Friday for a group birthday party, a group tiny birthday party. But we stream Fridays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and that's it. Okami put our social media links into chat, which is Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. So join us in those if you want to keep up to date with what we're doing. If we start early like we did today, we will post there when we do.
Yeah.
You have anything to say, Ken?
Not really. I think it was a nice movie night, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, we watched Nate kill himself, but it turns out it wasn't. He didn't kill himself. Instead, he killed the person he was cloned from, and also learned he killed Eva and Ocelot.
But
and
in
that
a way
Ocelot
that's
wasn't
kind of like
liquid,
killing
it was
himself.
No,
but not really.
I mean, clones are only used. That would be like you saying you killed your dad by killing yourself because you're just taking.
No, I'm saying
his genetic...
symbolically killing himself, not like literally.
No. I would say Solid Snake has definitely separated himself from Big Boss on many occasions where he went to Zanzibar Land and the other places and defeated him twice.
Well, no, I'm saying like the name Snake, the namesake, like in a sense, that's like dead now.
Yeah, if he takes Big Boss's advice and never fights again, he kind of killed Snake, so he's just that guy with a gun.
I guess it would have probably made more sense to say like he killed his identity in a way.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. I thought you were talking about naked.
No. I meant like
Snake.
symbology-wise, he killed Snake as a whole, like the myth and the legend of it.
Yeah. He destroyed all the snakes in one foul swoop by just showing up,
making him the Alpha Snake.
Yeah, till he killed his name. All right, guys. Well, it's been a good night.